We are. It's after 180 full days of school. We only have one more day left. 5th, 6th, and 7th grade are being dismissed in about 3 hours. 8th grade being dismissed a little after that as they have their graduation. And what can we say? After 180 days of school, it's finally time to say goodbye. From the Samuel E. Shell Middle School in Perth Amboy, New Jersey, welcome to our morning announcement and pledge program. Our sponsors today on this very special last day, as always, are the Samuel E. Shell Middle School and the Perth Amboy School System. Get the best in HD for free with Perth Amboy TV.
Pleasant good morning to you and welcome to the Samuel E. Shell Middle School and our pledge and morning announcement program. Dr. Cressy with you and Destiny Lout, Irwin Hospital, and Brandon Myers with you on this final broadcast of the 2010-2011 school year. Today, Thursday, June 23rd, 2011, and yes, it is indeed the final day of the school year. And we certainly hope that on this final day of the summer vacation, of the school year before our summer vacation, brings to an end a long and we hope fruitful and productive school year to all of you, both students and staff. Now, we've got a lot planned for you today. This is our final broadcast until September, but we'll begin as we always do with the weather. And the weather is sponsored by pix11.com/weather, where you can always find out the weather 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Just type in pix11.com/weather on your computer, and you can get the weather anywhere in the country or around the world. Now, currently it is in the 70s today. It's a especially beautiful day here in Perth Amboy. We will have indoor noon supervision because we have a 12:15 p.m. dismissal for the day, and the 5th, 6th, and 7th graders will then exit the building, and the 8th graders will hang around. They've got their graduation ceremony scheduled for 1 p.m. this afternoon at Waters Stadium. Now, remember, right after our live broadcast this morning, we hope you'll stay tuned for a special end-of-year presentation. Many of you out there will play a part in our slide presentation. We'll have a backstage look at WSMS, a backstage look at our recent visit to WPIX Channel 11 in New York City, and then we'll have our slide presentation where we hope to see many of you out there right here on WSMS. So stay tuned right after this broadcast and we'll have all of those presentations for you. Now, as we usually do, we've got all three of our co-anchors here, but we'll turn to our 8th grade departing co-anchor, Destiny Lout. She's got the pledge of the flag and the Snapple fact of the day on this final day of the school year. Good morning, Destiny.
Good morning, Dr. Cressy. Would everyone please stand for the pledge to the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. And now for today's Snapple fact of the day. The number 1, or the word 1, appears on the dollar bill 16 times. I'm about to cry. It's my last broadcast. Aww.
Okay, thanks so much, Destiny. Thank you. You really did a great job for us this year, so we really appreciate it. We're doing a little bit of an interview format today without the desk, as you probably noticed.
Yeah.
I just want to go around to each of our co-hosts and perhaps they can tell us a little something of what they got out of being on the staff this year and maybe their favorite moment of all of the broadcasts we've done together. And why don't we start with Brandon? Speak up nice and loud so everybody can hear you.
Well, WSMS Day definitely gave me something to think about in my career, and my most thrilling time on WSMS was when I first went on. I was really scared that time.
But you did really well. Thank you. Irwin, we've been kidding Irwin all year long. You know, every time you got a headache, go to the hospital, Irwin Hospital. And Irwin, what's your favorite moment of the year? What did you get out of this activity?
What I got out of this was actually getting to meet the WPIX manager and seeing the entire studio in the flesh. But I was really hoping to meet Jody Applegate, but she wasn't there.
Yeah, I kind of was too. But we did meet Bill Carey.
Yeah.
Bill Carey, who was the news director at WPIX, gave us 2 hours of his time taking us around the studio. That was a special moment. So we'll look forward to seeing Brandon and Erwin with us again. But now let's go back to Destiny Loud. This is her final broadcast, well, regular broadcast, but she'll be back next year as our secondary school correspondent. John Luke Shapiro from the high school is moving on to college, and John Luke is going to come back and be our university correspondent from time to time. So we will see Destiny again. But what is your favorite, what did you get out of this activity, and what was your favorite moment?
You know, this year has been just so amazing and so great, and I'm gonna miss all you guys. Like, you guys became my friends and my family. But I have to admit, when someone was just like, I'm not getting pied, I will not get pied, I will not get pied, he gets pied, which just made my day that day, and it made pretty much my 8th grade year. And it's a good memory. I have pictures of it on my phone. I will definitely text it to all my WSMS people that need it.
I need it.
I love this set. I love the people on it. They're doing a great thing here, putting all the grades together. And we get along great, and I'm gonna miss you guys. Oh, turn the camera away.
Okay, thanks, Destiny. That's probably my favorite moment too, the pied. I think you're going to see that on our retrospect in a few minutes. I put that on. So we'd like to thank all of our co-hosts and everybody behind the scenes. This is our second year of broadcasting on WSMS. You have no idea how much work is involved and how involved everyone has to be in order to bring this program to broadcast on a daily basis. And the students here are professional in every way. They're the best. And as we said, you'll see a little bit of what goes on behind the scenes in just a few minutes. In the meantime, I'd like to, on behalf of WSMS TV, I'd like to thank everybody, not only here on camera, but everybody behind the scenes. And this is a good time to kind of bring everybody out so you can meet our entire staff on WSMS for this year. So first of all, we have Julius Serrano, who works behind the scenes. He works in our control room. He's a big part, and he's just began with us this year, so he'll be back next year. We have Rui Batista, who joined us pretty much for the whole year, and he really shows a lot of enthusiasm. Erwin Hospital Reyes, and of course you know Erwin, and Brandon Myers, of course, one of our other co-hosts. Then we have Kiara Brano and Ashley Bonez. They were our Word of the Week ladies for this year. We have the Nunez girls also. We have Geldy Nunez. Let me just get my little sheet here. I'll get everybody here. Geldy Nunez, Genesis Nunez, who is also leaving us today. She did a wonderful job in the control room. Destiny, that of course you already know. Brian Luna is here. Brian Luna works in the control room, also helps out with the camera operations. Jefferson Serrano has really gotten into the camera. He's worked with Osvaldo. You'll meet him in just a minute. We have Leda Perez, who's been with us kind of as an intern. She's going to take a much more active role next year. Let's see, who did I leave out? Jordan Nunez, who works the camera, works in the control room, also works in our transmission room. And of course, we have Osvaldo Gomez, who's been our chief camera person for the last 2 years, and he's going to be with us again next year as an 8th grader. And finally, last but not least, I don't want to leave out our station manager, Mrs. Patricia Ascarita, who is behind the camera now. She'll come in here, she'll kind of crouch down and hopefully be on camera. So it takes a lot of people to put this broadcast on each and every day. And I'd like to thank all of you for being with us every day for Homeroom on WSMS. And so, for the final time in this 2010-2011 school year, this is Dr. Cressy reminding you, no dependes de nadie para que te hagas feliz el día, solamente tú puedes lograrlo, which means don't depend on anyone to have a great day, a great weekend, and a great summer vacation. Because having a great day, a great weekend, and a great summer vacation depends on you. Thanks to everybody again for being with us. Stay tuned for our end-of-year spectacular, a look behind the scenes on WSMS, a look behind the scenes in our field trip at WPIX, and our annual slideshow presentation. So for everybody here, have a great and safe summer vacation, and we'll see you in September. So long, everybody.
be alone each and every night. While you're away, don't forget to write. Bye bye, so long.